There we go. That's Reboot Camp, one of many films premiering at the virtual Austin Film Festival later on this week. The film is a story about a man with the help of his brother who set out to document how easy it is to con people into believing just about anything. But the con takes on a life of its own when people really do believe it. Actor Kelly Price, who plays Danny, a filmmaker who's in on the con, joins us this morning. Good morning, Kelly. Thanks for being with us.
Good morning. Good to be here.
So just looking at the preview, it looks very interesting. I'm a yoga instructor, so I'm piqued. My interest is piqued. Who else is going to love this kind of film?
What do you say? Who else is in the movie?
Who else is going to love this type of film?
Oh, you know what? I think this is a movie for everybody. It's got a little bit of everything, and we've got some great actors in this movie. Improv was a big thing. We've got Ed Begley Jr. and Eric Roberts and Ja Rule. And, it's just a great time. We got people of every race, creed, religion, sexual orientation. And it's just a fun group of actors and crew.
Yeah, it looks like a fun movie. Why did you decided to get involved with this production?
So I did a movie with David Lipper, the producer of this movie and lead actor. He plays Seymour in the movie. And we were doing this movie in Hong Kong. And when we got back to the States, I invited him to a screening of a movie that I was producing. And he loved it and asked me to be involved in Reboot Camp. And then there was a role for me. One thing led to another, and here we are.
This is really interesting. Talk a little bit more about the movie. This obviously looks like it's going to be a little fun, but these things do happen. And I like kind of the tongue-in-cheek that Ja Rule is also in this, given his Fyre Fest history.
Yeah, it's like you said, it's about two brothers that create a fake self-help group to document the process and show that there are fake prophets and fake gurus out there. And, one of the things about this is there are celebrities that come to the camp and they want to kind of change their ways and not realizing that this is a con job. So, and what's funny is the teachings actually work, and these celebrities, they actually find some bliss and change their ways, which is pretty cool.
Wow, that's really interesting. And then how were you able to get into character for this? I mean, you played a con man.
I did. I think everyone's been conned one way or another. I've had several experiences in my life. But my connection to the material was really because of my relationship with my little brother. He's my best friend. And in this movie, it's just two brothers that create a fake documentary. And that's kind of stuff that I used to do growing up with my little brother. We would make, home movies. We made a Napoleon Dynamite 2. And so yeah, that's my connection to the material. And David Lipper and I, we talked about before we started this movie, we're very good friends. And so we didn't have to do that whole, relationship thing to start the movie and form like this friendship. We already had it there. So the brotherly relationship and the bond was just kind of cemented, and we just ran with it.
Yeah, I love that. An extension of what you've already been doing. And real quick, where can viewers get a little bit more information on the movie?
You could go to rebootcamp.com, and you could go to the Instagram page. You could look up Reboot Camp Film on Instagram, and you could check out my Instagram. It's at Kelly Price, KELIPRICE. And you'll see a lot of information about the movie there. And I hope everybody goes and watches the movie at the Austin Film Festival. And don't forget to vote.
Yeah, there you go. Great messages. And congratulations, Kelly. Who knew if we'd be sitting here talking to you a few months ago? So congratulations on the movie again, actor Kelly Price with Reboot Camp. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thanks so much for having me.